What's up, fellow connoisseurs of fiction? It's me, Full0Grace. Yes, that over there is a zero, not an O. I don't know where I started saying O, but it is Full0Grace. Anyway, today I'm reacting to genLOCK Season 2, Episode 1. I am so excited. I have no clue what's going to happen next, which is terrifying and thrilling and just yes. So, yes. Remember, it's been hot since I watched it. I took a little bit of a break for the holidays and stuff. Okay, what happened last? So, it has been too long. I don't remember their names. Frick. 1 second. All right, so starting all over again. Last time on, Chase is now 100% in his Holland. He cannot leave as far as I know, unless of course something changes. All the rest, Cammy, Yaz, Kazu, and Valentina, and Chase, and I am forgetting his name. It's Miguel? I can't remember. I can write it down. They are all off to who knows where in a very cool ship with that robot the doc gave them. I do not remember his name. I have a spread. I have a thing here. I'm gonna write all their names down and write down narration so I do not forget their names anymore. Because I now have dual monitors. Yay. But yeah. A lot is going on. Evil Chase was defeated, potentially. He may have infected Chase with like some sort of evil program thing. I've also been wondering if there's multiple clones of Evil Chase, Nemesis Chase. Maybe they like made multiple copies, which would be terrifying. Yeah, things looked a bit crazy in the trailer. And yeah, with all that being said, let's get started. Real quick, I want to take a moment to talk about my Patreon. I offer Discord access, complete reactions, member shoutouts, and early access to new reactions. All shows I react to are posted to my Patreon first before they come to YouTube. The link is in the description down below. Now let's get back to the show. The following program is rated TVMA and is intended only for mature audiences. This content may be unsuitable for children under 17 due to language, sexuality, violence, and adult content. Episode includes themes of and images of self-harm and suicide. Oh no. This program contains flashing lights that may affect photosensitive viewers. Viewers' discretion is advised.
You know, at the time, I thought the other me was being figurative when he said, kill these copies. No, he was being literal.
There's more multiple copies?
The Union had no moral problem churning them out and tossing them at us like grenades.
Oh no.
It was 8 against 5.
8.
And we had smoke.
Oh my gosh, all Julians.
Next fight, it was 17 copies. And then 29. Barely surviving every fight.
Oh my gosh. Oh no.
Killing yourself again and again.
Yeah, I bet.
That, I don't even know what to do with that.
Yeah, that's gonna wreck you. Your intro. Same visual so far? Ooh, different. Also corrupted. Well, he's corrupted. Oh, shoot. Ooh. I love the music. Oh, dear. Images from the last season. I love that music. I need to find the full version.
They're back already? That's not good.
No, it's not. But they're alive. And I guess that's the best we can hope for.
His arm!
It's good to see you all alive and in one piece. And the Union?
Check the valley off the no man's land list. It's Union territory now. Next time the line moves,
That'll be the end of the line.
Yeah. Their armor's gone Their outfits got like their bodies.
Unlike the Union, with their lunatic babble about a fictional afterlife, the polity believes in science and ensuring humanity won't just survive climate collapse, but thrive.
He's like, I don't care. They don't care anymore.
We're gonna die here! We're gonna burn!
When the Martian city is complete, people like him will be brought along as workers.
I don't like you.
The Union only has one broken copy of Chase. I have copies of all our team members.
No.
Yet Fatima can't figure out how to get genLOCK copies into our holons to give me the numbers I need to win. Our spy confirms Brother Tate will assault Los Angeles in 48 hours.
Brother Tate.
We stand ready to defend the polity to our last.
Wow.
When we survive, I swear I will give you so much R&R you'll all start hating vacation.
Yeah. The Anvil territory. Yeah, they're taking over it.
Selling a fictional city on Mars to half the human population?
Is manufacturing hope.
He can see them.
We're buying time until Artasa can unlock genLOCK.
My spy brings me proof. Holcroft's Martian salvation is nothing but smoke and mirrors.
Brother Tate.
This could be exactly what we need to snuff out the heretics once and for all.
What ought we do, Mr.
What is...
You are right, old friend. One should always find the silver lining. Flo, some eucalyptus for Mr. Cook.
Flo? The nanotech.
Months searching for Dr. Weller's backup persona.
What we could do with a mind like his. Likely you are correct, Brother Sugiyama. For if Dr. Weller had left some storehouse of all he knew behind, we would surely have found it by now.
No, he's just there. Mind Palace? Bunnies! Interesting eyes, but bunnies!
The customizability your hub upgrade gave us continues to amaze. At least now I get to be surrounded by that which gives me pleasure inside my own mind, while the world burns. Cammy, can't you drop the happy act and be depressed and terrified with the rest of us?
Growing up, having no money, things were hard some of the time. No matter how broken my dad was after work, he'd always bring me a flower home and he'd say, when the pile's high, girl, try always to remember that is where flowers come from.
Tomorrow is our last stand. Kazu thinks he's yelling at me because I'm not living up to his warrior spirit. The real reason he's concentrating on me not mind sharing is because he doesn't want to think about how most, or all of us, won't live through tomorrow. So stop the guilt trip and go get some sleep, because we're gonna need it.
Fair. Okay, just the bunnies are there with Val too. The bunnies are everywhere. Oh, bunny. Oh gosh. Mental barrier much. Oh.
Hey Dre, play that song.
That's just creepy and weird.
Can you get the door?
Dre, louder please.
Hey, baby, can you get the door?
Louder, Driana.
Oh, it's his clones. Is he scared of sharing the clones with the, is somebody tainted and he's scared of sharing the tainted part of himself with them?
I hope Leon wakes one day.
Hey, Leon.
General Marine requests your presence, Dr. Jha.
Come on, Leon.
You have an empty Holon army in Artasa. Weller genLOCKed our Chase copy without trouble. Yet I watch you fail miserably to do the same.
She's not Dr. Weller.
I'm doing the best I can.
Artasa will relocate without you. You will go down with the ship or deliver my Holan army.
Oh my gosh.
Get access to our station. Be covert.
Everything's falling apart.
I need you to get me into Caliban's mind drive, where Weller hid his secrets.
What? But I can't do that.
This is very fast paced.
Dr. Weller, he asked us to respect his privacy.
Please, I need to ask him about me, and if I'm gonna die,
genLOCK team, to your battle stations.
Our Holons aren't repaired.
Frick.
then we fight with what we have.
Oh my gosh. Oh, interesting.
Fatima's been sabotaging the genLOCK process with your copies for months.
Bring her to me.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no, who deleted my programs?
No.
I think Leon just died.
Everything's going to shit. This feels like the worst case scenario coming true right before they time travel back in time to do things right. What is going on? Oh no.
Chase, mindshare for Katsu.
Yes. Nice.
Tell Henry I have an idea for the copies that may give us a fighting chance.
This is a bad idea.
General's orders.
You cannot do that to the copies.
What?
That's creepy.
You have a very high likelihood of ruining your only copies of very rare plastic mines.
That's fake her. Oh no. Their mindset is going to be flooded with copies of them, which is not a good thing. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Are they suicide bombing the fires?
Oh my gosh. No.
Whatever you did to make them so patriotic, keep it up.
That's not good. That's terrible. I mean, yeah, they're not human, but that's terrible.
Who in the hell are in those things?
You'd have to be nuts to be willing to blow yourself up like that.
神風戦闘員は行かれてない。彼らは知ってるんだ。死は
I have nothing to take from him, for he has already given everything.
They're gonna think differently when they find out. Oh. At what cost, though? The cost of it all.
Friends, I didn't know you were allowed inside me.
What?
That delightful young program is Caliban, whose body Dr. Weller borrowed to hide me inside of.
Oh.
Caliban has his own consciousness? Then what the hell are you?
I am Weller's knowledge.
Okay, well, I have things I need to ask him. You, please.
Play the Caliban! Yay!
This pounding, I can't get rid of it. On a floating door, that shouldn't be there. Doc, please, am I gonna go crazy?
Likelihood of mental collapse under these conditions is 68.8484%. Sorry, I couldn't be more precise.
You were supposed to protect us.
Dr. Weller was clear there would always be risks to a human mind when ripped into an inhuman body. Sorry.
Things have just been so hard.
Yeah.
Ever since I lost Mom and Triana, since the Battle of New York, the day this stupid war went hot.
The Battle of New York was not when the war went hot. The first strike was struck by the polity 20 days prior.
Wait, so if New York wasn't the first strike, then what was?
Wait, what? That's where we're ending it? So I am struggling with it. This episode. So one, processing. Sorry, so much processing. genLOCK is in a very dark place. This show. This is gonna be a lot darker than the last season, obviously. We'll figure that out right fast. So Chase is possibly, I believe, if I understand correctly, corrupted. He's scared, which is understandable. Everything's very fast-paced. Everything's happening all at once. I didn't quite like it, but I'll take it. I need more to think before I keep talking. Alright, it's been some time later, and I've been able to think things over. First things first. I want to tackle this immediately before talk about other things. We have two sides. We have basically a terrifying cult leader and his followers on one side, using copies of Chase to fight for them. And then Nanotech as well. Nanotech is terrifying. The Nanotech seems a lot more terrifying and a lot faster. But on that one side. On the other side, we have the Polity, I believe it is. I cannot remember the name of the guy who keeps popping in, the holographic guy. He and the commander, it feels like it's just those two, are working together to save. I think they're no longer working to save the people. It feels like they've forgotten the people. They are working together to save their own ass. It feels like. And Commander says, oh yeah, it's to save the people. No, she doesn't care about the people anymore. All she cared about was keeping their base safe. That's all she thought about. She didn't give two craps about the people down below. It felt like to me. And then the copies of their mind, like of genLOCK's minds, which they put in the Holons, and I don't know what they did to them, but they made them suicide bombers, which is terrifying. I didn't think much about it at the moment, during my reaction, but why isn't, they're like, thank you for your sacrifice. Like, genLOCK, why aren't you like, what the f is going on? Like, why? If I remember correctly, I think Kazu was like defending their actions, saying they're noble. I bet they're gonna have a completely different tune when they find out those were copies of them. They're gonna have a completely different tone. They're gonna have a completely different tune. It's completely different. And I thought Dr. Weller doesn't make copies, so where do they get the copies from? I don't understand. Anyway, they defended their base. Bravo. You sacrificed mental copies of people to destroy mental copies of other people, which is just disgusting and gross on both sides. Or mass casualties were lost. Yay, we won. That little girl and the puppy and the dog died viciously. Bravo. It's just, and the guy, I can't remember, the corporate guy, he's lying. He doesn't have the Mars situation taken care of. What the frick? Oh my gosh. And apparently they both have spies on either side, of course. Oh. And then the commander's like said to Fatima Yan, Dr. Yan, that she's like, oh yeah, either do this or you're gonna be left behind when we all leave. They're not gonna leave because she's been lied to. But still, what the f? Not okay. Yes, you find out that she's been stonewalling you for good reason. But that doesn't mean you can threaten her life. No, not okay. Before battle, there are lines that you know you shouldn't cross, because you're human. That's not that's not okay. Those lines shouldn't be crossed. And when battle happens, those lines get fuzzy, and people can kind of lose their humanity, and it can be quite disgusting and sad. It's just so gross. And Leon might be dead. I'm just throwing that. They're just thrown there. Oh gosh. And then they have their mind palace. I want their mind palace. Their mental plane has some shape to it. I like their little group connection place where it's like, oh, my little pocket of my house. That's cool. They all seem to be losing it and just like, it's very crazy. Chase's situation is the creepiest out of all of them. And he's been infected and has problems. Not good. Brother Tate. Ugh. Creepy fucker. I think it was called the Flow, I believe he called it. I think it's nanotech that helps him. His koala that he talks to. Definitely a sane man. Not crazy at all. I said it in the show, it feels like everything's going to... It feels like when you're in a... it feels like when you're in a show, and they start off an episode, like, everything's going wrong. Here's how everything's going wrong. Now we're going to time travel back in time and do things better. No. This show is showing how everything's going wrong and what's going to happen. This show does not pull its punches. At all. And... yeah. I am excited to see what happens next. I want more information of what happened 20 days before the Battle of New York. More information on that. But I also understand, getting more of an understanding of this show is gonna be intense. Like I already knew this show was intense, but yeah, crazy. Yeah, I'm Full0Grace, and I'll see you next time. Bye.